Right then, it's been about 4 months since my last vlog. Most of you will know that I've had COVID in that time, pretty bad as well. It's knocked me out for quite a long time. So Caroline, our marketing lady, our very nice marketing lady, has decided to put some pressure on, and it's time for me to do another vlog. So here we go. Morning. Just cycling into work now. It's going around a beautiful Upton House and around Holes Bay, down to Sandbanks, along the prom to Bournemouth Pier, and up through the Pleasure Gardens to the office. Got quite a busy day. We've got doing staff reviews at the moment. It's that time of year. So we have Andy, Mika, Craig. We then have a meeting with a client at 12 o'clock, another one at 1 o'clock, and another one at 4 o'clock to do some year-end tax planning. Oh, hang on a moment, we have dogs all over the place and a cyclist with a puncher. So I'm gonna, morning, I'm gonna sign off now before I take these dogs out, I think. Well, we're down by the pond. It is so windy. I'm going to try and do a time lapse on the way down from here. We'll see how it goes. Good luck. We made it on the mission, another cyclist. He had the cheek to say, where am I going? Where am I going? I'm going down the prom. Where's he going? He's coming straight across me. Anyway, avoided, onto work now. Hopefully a bit of a tailwind up the gardens, but we'll see. Right, made it to the office, finally. It seemed like the longest ride ever with that headwind. But, right, got an hour and a half to our first meeting. So let's get showered, check on all the guys, and get this show on the road. So here we are in my trusted office with my AFC Bournemouth shirt behind me. Ta-da! So we've done a couple of reviews this morning, got one more this afternoon, so it went very well. I think some good plans for the future for both Mika and Andy, so good. We've had, honestly, I sent an email out first thing this morning just to give everyone an update as to what was going on in April and just be prepared for all the tax rises and changes that are around the corner. My inbox has just exploded this morning with lots of people, lots of requests for helping for budgeting for it as well and working out break-even points. So that will keep the guys here quite busy. We've had, what else have we had on the inbox this morning? So we've had some tax planning we're doing. So I'm seeing the client on Friday. So we're just doing some tax planning for him. We've got a client purchasing property through a limited company. So that's been quite topical recently. We've had quite a few conversations with people about that. And we've done some podcasts on that front as well and some blogs. We've got a developer client selling some land. So we've got some, but they're retaining some of the land, so we're having to work out how to split that land off and put it into another company. We've got a client who, oh gosh, yeah, remember the client I saw up in London so he's given me an absolute fat conundrum. That's still rumbling on, and we've got to try and come up with a solution for the problem that's caused. What else have we got here? General stuff. But all good. So we've got just under 12 o'clock, got a 1 o'clock in a minute, and then we've got a 2 o'clock for Craig's review, and then a 4 o'clock for some year-end tax planning, and then I can go home, yay, on my bike. And another blog I did earlier, Bournemouth were playing Peterborough, and I went up to the Peterborough match. Well, this time it's the reverse. So tonight we're at Bournemouth for the We Welcome Peterborough. So hopefully another 3 points for the Cherries. God, I just realised I'm not having a great hair day today. Last two meetings, just done the last one now. So we did Craig's review, which went well. and just done the last one where we've done March year end. It's the 8th of March now, so we've just done some preliminary calculations just to give them some advice, see where they are with the tax bill as it stands at the moment, and what things they can do to bring that tax bill down if that's what they want to do, which is obviously what most people want to do. So that's me done for the day. We've had lots of email queries and tax queries, which is good. We've had a lady who's selling a property in Spain, so we just need to work out because the property's been built, we need to work out what the gain is going to be based on exchange rates on every single item that on the day she spent the money, which is horrendous. So it's a big old calculation, that one. So right, I need to go and get changed and get on the bike to go back home, have some dinner, and then this evening we've got the return fixture of Bournemouth against Peterborough United, which we need to win to go back to second spot in the league. Yay. So fingers crossed. Right, I'm gonna go. I'm not sure the sunglasses are appropriate anymore. Look at that. It's horrible, raining. So, right, let's get home. Hopefully should be home in about 40 minutes or so. I'll see if I can do another time lapse, because that's quite funny along the pond, but it won't be along the pond this time, but we'll see what we do. Right, 10 points, you can identify where this time lapse is, and someone who could be watching this, their house is in this video right behind me at the moment, so we'll see whether she spots it or not. So we've managed to get home just before the rain started, and managed to see my youngest the final bits of his tennis lesson, although I missed most of it. All I saw them was picking up the balls at the end, so not particularly great, but at least it's more than I normally get to see anyway. So right, we're back home any second now, so quick shower, dinner, and out the door. So shower done, dinner done, off to football now, aren't we? Yeah. Pick up your friend.
Yeah.
What do you reckon the score's going to be?
5-0.
5-0? That's what Buddy said. I'm going to go 3-0.
Oh.
We'll see. Right, let's go, because it's getting late. Not good, was it? No. How's your arm?
Achy.
Achy. Someone had their second COVID jab today, didn't you?
Yes.
And then you had to suffer a 1-1 draw against the team near the bottom.
Yeah.
Never mind. On to another day tomorrow. Get you back home. It's getting late, isn't it? What's the time? 20 past 10. Get you back home into bed. And another day beckons tomorrow. Got quite a good day tomorrow. So another day at the office. Got 3 phone calls to make actually. I just got here early, it's about 7:30. So the first thing we've got to do is just catch up on yesterday's emails, because there's still some emails that I've not answered to you yet. And then we got 3 phone calls, funnily enough, all about the same thing. They're all about people disposing of second properties, and they've got quite substantial gains, so we've just got to try and work out. They're doing a bit of planning, trying to quantify what the tax is going to be, and then if there's anything that we can do to try and mitigate the tax for them. And then we've got a pre-year end planning meeting with a company over at Fleetsbridge, and then come back, and then we've got a Teams meeting, a Microsoft Teams meeting this afternoon for the company up in London. So quite an exciting day, so we'll get cracking, I think. Well, it's been a really busy morning so far. We've had lots of phone calls going on with clients, all mainly to do with main residence relief actually, and disposing of properties. So so we've dealt with that, and some queries from clients, other general queries, and so now we're going to go off and do some pre-year end planning with a client. So just arrived at the client, so we're going to go and see them now. So that was a good meeting. We had talked about lots of things actually, so we did some tax planning advice for them, and they picked my brains on how to post things in Xero in their accounting software, whether to take on a new employee and what sort of salary they should structure that at, and just things generally as well. So it's just the market and obviously what's happening in Russia and how that's affecting all the costs that are going to spiral out of control. So we just did a bit of planning on that as well, and then we went for a nice lunch at the RNLI headquarters down on Poole Quay, and a nice bottle of Hambledon champagne or Hambledon sparkling wine, I should strictly say, as a thank you. So that's very nice. So right, it is 1:25 now, and I've got a meeting with a client in London in 5 minutes, so I better get into the office and get ready. So just met with the client in London, or new client in London, I should say. So covered quite a few things. They're trying to do a company buyback of shares. So we're just giving some advice on that and some help and what we need to do, and what the process is, and whether it's going to be treated as income tax or capital gains tax. We touched on electric cars as well, and purchase of electric cars and the tax benefits of the company to purchase electric cars, and also R&D tax credits, research and development tax credits, because the work they do contributes. So we just updated them with some of the changes that are coming in with R&D. So what's the time now? 2 o'clock. Got an hour to the next meeting, the council meeting that's come in late to, or the meeting's been requested late, so we're going to do that at 3 o'clock, which gives me an hour to just catch up now on the emails and whether there's any phone calls I need to make. Okay, see you later. Although I did just notice I've done that whole meeting with the Hambledon there and the box of twirls there. Right, and that's a wrap for the day. I think we're done. Office is all empty. Everyone's gone. Certainly from upstairs. I think everyone's gone from downstairs as well. So yeah, I think it's time to go. I've caught up on quite a few emails and phone calls this afternoon. So now I've got to go home, do a dog walk, and I just need to do an email to everyone about some general tax planning for the end of the tax year, and what people can do for their pre-company year-end planning as well. So cool, right, all done. I'm going to sign off now, end of vlog, and see you another time.